Welcome to Primecast, episode 78. I
Yep.
believe. Yes.
Maybe.
Yep. My name is Jesse. I never remember to check before we actually record.
I had already typed
My name
in
is Jesse.
78, so it was gonna be 78 regardless.
Oh.
If it was 79. My name is Wyatt.
You know what's really cool? That you really hate?
What?
Leader class Jetfire.
I want to like that toy. Did I tell you about the time I broke it?
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I've been messing with that today. I got him transformed in jet mode right in front of me, and I forgot how huge he was.
Nice jet mode, but that robot mode sucks, and I threw it in literally threw it in a trash can. And broke it.
I still like the jet mode. It has a certain charm to it.
I like the jet mode. Jet mode's cool.
I mean
but if
the
you touch
robot
it, it falls
mode.
apart. Oh, robot mode? Nope.
Yeah.
So, what's
So
up?
what?
What's
Nothing.
up? Nothing.
What's up?
Nothing.
You saw a movie today.
Uh,
Yesterday.
We're gonna talk about it later, but I did. I saw a really good movie yesterday. We're gonna talk about it later.
Okay.
We're gonna say that for the end of the show.
For the end.
Not the very end, but before questions.
Okay. Before questions.
Before questions, after
any-
the news.
Any purchases? What'd you get?
Okay, so don't exactly want to say exactly what I bought because I didn't get shit over the past week, like in my hands. But I'm filling out a pile of loot. So remember when I was talking about the Dark Energon figures in stock at BBTS, the on clearance?
Yeah.
That night, I was like, man, $30, that's a good deal, and that'll be just something neat to have. And I was like, okay, sure, I'll do that, and I did it.
Oh, you did, huh?
I woke up the next day, and I was just like, there's other stuff I want, and I saw they had something else in stock, and I was like, fuck that, so I canceled it and used that store credit towards something else. So I'm not getting those anymore. And I bet Joel's probably just gonna shoot himself, so.
His whole business depends on that.
I felt bad.
Purchase.
I actually felt bad about
Why?
canceling it.
Why?
Because I was like, I bet he was freaking counting on that. But I don't really care. Like, if these go down to $30 again in the future, sure.
I have no interest. I'm done with the Prime line.
Fuck it.
Done. Age of Extinction and Generations all the way now.
There you go, Generations. That's what I'm doing. Age of Extinction comes out in like I don't know.
In May. May 1st. Are you typing something to me?
No,
Are you typing?
someone else. I was distracted. Hey, Jesse, what's up?
Hey, so what
Oh.
did you get instead?
I paid. How do I be ambiguous about this? Not at BBTS, but I bought a master scale blue fighter jet that transforms into a robot, based off an '80s cartoon, and a similar matching police car robot, and a set of 3 figures from a movie that came out this past summer that is dubbed the best movie ever made.
So Pacific Rim Wave 2, Prowl, and I'm confused what the first one was.
Blue Jet.
Thundercracker?
There you go.
Which Thundercracker? Generations?
Masterpiece.
Oh.
'Cause
Where'd you find that at?
Guy on Facebook.
Hasbro?
Mm-hmm. In the box for $75. So, retail. I didn't have money for it last year, and then I was like, well, that's alright. I'm not gonna get both of these and not have a Starscream. And then they're like, hey, guess what? We're releasing Starscream. I was like, well, better buy Thundercracker. So.
Nothing for me. Not
Well,
this time
maybe
anyway.
you should buy some Master. Yeah, next week I'm gonna have hella stuff. Oh, and I'm about to pay for other 2 things, but they're not big enough for me to really mention before I have them. But yeah, I'm gonna have hella stuff next week, so you better match up, boy.
Must be nice.
Hey, you better get on it. Start selling some kids.
Like millions of kids.
No, just start with yours, and then if it goes good, start kidnapping them and
Oh.
go to the park and just just snatch up as many you can fit in your van and just go.
Go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese and just. It took me forever to get that joke. Actually, I forgot that joke.
Did you really not get it then?
I don't think I don't get it now. Maybe after you explained it, I did, but I don't remember it now. Say it again. Explain it to me.
I can,
Maybe say it for the listeners first, and then explain it to me. Maybe they'll laugh.
I can jump into the ball pit at Chuck E. Cheese and not touch a single ball.
Yeah, I don't get that.
All I touch is kids. Get it? No. Fall flat.
Yeah, that's what I said. Fall flat. Yeah, it does fall flat. I still don't get it.
Like
I get it, but it's like
you get it,
okay.
but you don't get it.
I get it. I just don't know if it's really funny.
I think it's funny.
Maybe you're telling it wrong.
Maybe.
Please inquire if he's telling the joke wrong. That's a jet fire noise to put that piece of trash away.
Want to go on the news?
I guess. I was thinking.
Some really exciting
Got some
news.
Some exciting. Do you want to start off with that or end with that?
Yeah. No, we'll start off with that.
Fuck it. You kept me waiting long enough.
Yeah.
Well, fine.
Transformers 4 Age of Extinction new Dinobot image. It's obviously
Drum roll.
which is further confirmation that the Dinobots are in the movie. At least
big surprise.
Confirmation. Big surprise. And this is we just saw his head before in a kind of like a montage of Grimlock's head, Optimus, and Bumblebee. So we got a general idea of like kind of the aesthetic they're going for. But now we have a full image of his T-Rex mode. And remember a long time ago we were talking about some Transformers 4 rumors, and like there's rumors of the Dinobots and being in it, and rumors of like a scene of Optimus riding Grimlock and Bumblebee riding Swoop, and we just kind of laughed at that, thought it was really silly.
Fucking canon, I guess.
Yeah. Well, now it's pretty much confirmed, and it looks really cool. It doesn't look silly like we thought it would be.
No, it looks silly. It looks really silly. I don't know what you're smoking, but it looks hilarious.
I don't think so.
I look at that, I'm like, wow. Well, okay, I look at it from two different ways. I look at it from someone who likes Transformers and wants to see new things, and I also look at it from the cynical point of view, directed towards the live-action movies. So I look at that as someone who likes Transformers. I'm like, that's kind of cool, but really silly. And then I look at it out of context, objectively, as someone who is, very about some of the directions of live-action movies, and I just can't stop laughing. And just thinking of, I don't want there to be any lead up to that in the movie. I want them to enter. I want them to enter the city. I want them to enter the final battle with that.
Just kind of like how the lead up to Jetwing Prime in Dark of the Moon. Like, just no build up. Just like, hey, here I am.
Yeah, just like, or not even the scene where they shot down in Dark of the Moon, where they shot down the little plane thing, and you see Optimus walking behind Sam. I want Mark Wahlberg to be like ducking into a building, and you just hear, and then just like here comes Optimus riding Grimlock.
I can't wait to see Grimlock's robot mode.
Optimus's kind of weird grunts that he makes. He needs to do the like, whoa, Nelly, whoa. Trying to get off of Grimlock. I want Grimlock to like. See, I really hope they get the animatronics, the animatics of Grimlock wrong, and they treat him like a horse. Like he bucks and kicks.
Just fucking trotting along. Like he
actually clapping sounds. He actually whinnies.
That roar we heard in that one video was just a placeholder roar. He just goes.
Yeah, they're actually gonna put in a.
What do you think of Grimlock's T-Rex mode?
I like it.
It looks crazy awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna go look at it again. It looks a little bit sleek.
Yeah.
A little bit more sleek than I'd like. Okay, let me look at it. The fuck?
It doesn't look very Bayformer-y, which I like.
Yeah, I like it. I like the color scheme on it.
But that is absolutely huge compared to Optimus. Like, think of like G1 scale, like how big Grimlock was to Optimus. This is like 10 times bigger.
Optimus is Wheelie. Remember when Wheelie would ride on top of Grimlock?
Yes, that's right. I can't wait to see what his robot mode looks like.
Watch him be shorter than Optimus in Robot.
That'd be fucked up if they.
I would laugh so hard.
His head,
like Optimus jumps down like 2 stories compared to him. 2 stories compared to him off of Grimlock's neck. Transforms. Next shot, Optimus is looking down on him in robot mode. I could hear you screaming.
I can't wait to see what the leader class Grimlock will look like. I think that's the toy I'm most excited for. Because that's gonna be crazy. This is what Fall of Cybertron Grimlock should have been. Reflections. And now that thing looks like it's laying on the floor of like a store or something.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that too.
This is gonna be like promotional artwork at like Toys R Us or whatnot when they go on sale. So that's I would like to steal one of those and take that home. Alright. What else? What other news? That was the big news that just came today. Beast Hunter shit of that generic deluxes. Speaking of Dinobots, the Planet X PX02 Cellulus, which is a Fall of Cybertron swoop, got new colored images and some finally some size comparison pictures alongside of Fall of Cybertron Grimlock, and looks pretty cool. Did you see these yet?
Wait, I didn't see the pictures with him next to Grimlock. I'm on the site. Okay.
Alright, I got it right.
Maybe it's Callus. I'm already on the page. You're wasting your time. Oh, that looks cool. I think
it looks like it matches the style pretty good.
Yeah, it does. I think it would probably match the premium Grimlock color better. But yeah, it looks pretty good. The style, yeah, definitely. Do we know how much this is gonna cost? Oh wait, it's on pre-order. How much is the pre-order for on BBTS? Probably a lot. If it's over 100, I won't consider it at all.
It's not gonna be over 100.
If it's where the fuck is this thing?
Planet X. Look under Planet X.
Okay. Planet X. Oh, it's $80. I don't know if I'm still interested.
No.
I mean, I see that price.
If it was 40 or 50.
There was no way it would be that price ever. But
no, $80, no way. For deluxe class size figure, no way.
I mean, I see the price.
No, I don't see that. Fuck
no,
that.
Listen to me. No, shut up. As someone who
don't tell me shut up. I'm not listening.
As someone who buys third party actively, that price is not.
That has too much money and doesn't know how to spend it wisely.
I'd rather buy on something that looks really cool than some stupid, freaking cheapy, dumb dragon-looking thing at Target. I'd rather get something that looks nice and I want. That price is not new. Like my little car guys for the Fans Parts of Stunticon, $60 a pop, and that's totally fine. So yeah, I see that price, and that's not a bad price, and it looks like it does a lot. So I mean, it's not a bad price. It's just not one that I think I want to spend on that right now.
It's a bad price.
It's not the worst price. You didn't know? Wow, your reaction to that price makes me think. And this is no offense to you at all, But that makes me think that you never really just like actually looked at third-party pricing.
Well, I bought not City Commander, DIA Commander. That was I bought that for 90, and that was worth 90. And that was bigger and did a whole lot more. And I bought Fans Project Protector for the same price. So there. Let's see, what else is there? Generations Deluxe Wave 4. Finally, I forgot all about this one.
Okay,
this is Deluxe Starscream.
You forgot about that?
Yeah, about that.
What kind of Transformers fan do you make yourself for?
Yeah. Deluxe class Starscream Armada style. Looks really, really cool. I never got a chance to get the Armada actual Voyager class Starscream, but I hear that one's really awesome. And Skywarp, is that the Fall of Cybertron mold? That's
for who?
Skywarp.
Yeah, it is.
All right, and Minicon 3-pack. And
okay, I want to talk about that.
Okay.
Okay. So for that Minicon 3-pack, how they're releasing it as a deluxe Transformer, that's interesting. That's really interesting.
Why?
Because had we gotten rid of like things like Cyberverse and even these legends that come with little Target Master guys, which we're going to talk about in a minute, for them to release these Minicons as a deluxe set price point of figures, that's an interesting thing to do. At least right now in Transformers. I know they've done it in the past, but I found that interesting. Like, it's gonna be in a deluxe class packaging. So I find that really freaking interesting. And I wonder if they'll do that for other figures and Duocons, Voyager Duocons. There you go.
Oh yeah, I remember this Minicon 3-pack.
Yeah, I remember it from BotCon or Comic-Con or whatever con that was.
Still only really interested in the Starscream.
Starscream? Who all's in that wave? Starscream, Skywarp,
Scoop,
and the 3-pack. I like 3 out of 5, or 3 out of 5. 3 out of 4 of those.
3 out of 5.
3 out of 5. That's how much.
5 out of 3.
5 out of 3. Well, I mean, it's 6 out of 4.
6 out of 4. Let's see. Other news.
We got new pictures of the next little wave of those Legends Target Master guys. We got Scrapnel, which is shrapnel.
Yeah, I don't understand why they just changed that one letter.
Just
licensing.
Maybe.
Yeah. That looks really neat. I do like it. Just yeah, I think I can imagine myself getting that one.
I'm getting all 3 of these.
The thing is, like, I've never seen any of these generations Cyberverse with Target Master figures anywhere. Never have.
Really? I've seen them recently. I mean, the only ones I really care about getting are these 3 and Bumblebee.
I haven't seen any of them.
I want them for Metroplex. I just don't really care because I have the G1, little G1-y guys from Reveal a Shield for Optimus and Megatron and Starscream. Maybe I'll get the new Starscream, maybe. But I like these Megatron and Optimus Prime more.
I forget what the Starscream one looks like.
And I'm about to start. Apparently, Metroplex is in my area's Costco for cheap.
How cheap?
$80 cheap.
How is that possible?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Costco's charging $80.
Interesting. I haven't seen any of Metroplex in stores yet.
I would offer to mill you one, but that's 2 feet of toy.
That would be like $80 for shipping.
I would literally mail you that in pieces. I would open the box and mail you limbs at a time. Or I would
you're lagging out pretty.
Am I lagging? I'm talking
you're
slow intentionally.
You're breaking. I mean, you're breaking very bad. I can hardly understand you. You sound like a robot.
Maybe I am a robot.
But now I can hear you.
Before I was talking slowly, like William Shatner.
Today. Alright.
Today, yeah, I would probably screw with you and actually use parts from my own Metroplex. I'd send you 2 left arms. No head.
Probably would.
I would. Then you'd be an asshole and not send back the left arm that I need.
I would not.
And I would buy 2 Metroplexes and be like, oh, guess what? You have an arm. Enjoy your arm.
That's it for any real news.
They showed Cosmos as well, and Cosmos looks sweet. And they showed Swerve, and Swerve looks fun. IDW Swerve is fun. I'm catching up on IDW, so I like it. Okay, what are you babbling on about?
Nothing.
Oh.
Do you want to talk about Thor now?
Wow, we've been recording for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot.
Quick show?
Yeah.
Goddamn. Okay, so Thor. This would be really one-sided. Actually, no, I'm gonna make it 2-sided. Go see the frickin' movie.
I will eventually. Like,
no, go seriously.
No,
it is good.
I'm sure it is.
It's better than.
I can wait on it though.
That is some sadistic, masochistic logic right there. I'm sure it's a good thing, but I'm gonna continue to watch worse things.
Like what? What worse things?
I don't know. What are you gonna waste your time? I don't know.
I've been watching Breaking Bad.
Okay, that's fine. Good. You should have done that months ago. Should have done that years ago. I should have done it years ago.
I'm up to season 3 now. The very beginning, where you see all the Mexicans crawling on the ground for whatever reason. That's weird.
Yeah, but that turns cool. Seriously, you should go see Thor. Your kids will like it. It's funny.
No, not really. I don't want a Thor movie to be funny.
Oh my god, the whole movie isn't a comedy, but there's funny shit. Literally.
The first one was a comedy.
No, it wasn't. Literally,
yes, it was.
You're wrong. Literally, there is a part in this movie where I was having to, for 10 minutes, holding my mouth, having to console myself. 10
what was it?
minutes. It was so. I'm not going to tell you because you need to see. It's that funny.
I don't care.
I'm not telling you. I'm not describing.
You can tell me.
No, I'm drawing a line because in this episode, I'm not going to do my little thing of, well, I'm not going to talk about the movie very much and like go into detail about scenes. No, I'm just going to talk about how I like the movie. No, I'm not describing any scenes explicitly like that.
Then I think you're lying to me.
Then I don't care. Maybe if you're that curious, you should go see the movie.
I'm not though.
Well, then I don't care.
Okay then.
You should go see the movie.
No.
Yeah, stop. Stop being difficult.
So, what were some bad parts about it? Any bad parts?
I mean, there were not so much bad parts. The character development of the villain is pretty lackluster to non-existent, but that's alright.
I don't even know who the main villain is.
You don't know? Malekith?
I've never heard of him.
You don't? Okay.
Hey, what?
I didn't know you didn't know who Malekith was.
I don't know everything about Marvel Universe.
Yeah, I thought you were a fan.
Apparently, I'm not.
Apparently you're Batman, man. Go back to your DC Comics.
One of the queerest Batman villains was I think his name was Crazy Quilt Man.
Queerest.
He literally just like wore a top hat and a quilt as
by queerest, you mean weirdest, right?
I didn't say queer. I said I said weirdest.
Oh, that's it. That's what I kept saying. I was like, did you really just say that?
No,
That's why I was confirming. I was like, you meant that as weird, right?
I don't. That's not what I said though.
I know. I thought you did. I misheard you then.
But how many after credit scenes are there?
2. There's one after the graphic credits, or like the ones that they play with. That's all pretty, and then there's one at the very very end. The one okay. So, a few things to note in this movie. The characterization in this movie is really good, and as you'd expect, it's really good for Loki, and that's all I'm gonna say. Because at points you know what he feels, and then it questions it, and then it compromises it again. But then you're like, oh man, is it? Oh man, he is. But you, and it's back and forth the whole movie, and it's glorious. And at the end of the movie, altogether, you're left with questions. Though they're the good kind of questions. It's more of instigating about characters and intent. It's not like Iron Man. Iron Man 3. Spoiler alert for Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3 ended with the really bad cliffhanger of, how the fuck is he even going to be Iron Man anymore if he's quitting? Well, this one ends with like, oh man, what are they doing? So, how that went is better. And so, remember those campy Avengers references in Iron Man 3?
Yeah.
This has, I think I counted 2. I mean, of course, it opens up with Loki being, punished for the events of New York. So there's that. I'm not really going to count that. So there's basically 2 references to the Avengers, and they're perfect. They're absolutely perfect.
Is anyone else in it? Like any cameos? Yes, no, maybe.
I'm trying to think of something to bring up so I can ignore your question.
I'm gonna find out, so you might as well tell me.
I'm not going to tell you.
Tell me.
I'm not telling you yes or no.
Say yes.
No.
With you avoiding the question, it's already answering yes.
There's a fun love triangle. That's all I can think of. There's a love triangle, and Anthony Hopkins plays Odin really weird. Okay, I'm serious about this. It's really awkward how he does it, though. Because in the first movie, he's all just kind of angry all the time. And in this one, he's kind of snarky and sassy.
He's got sass like a middle-aged black woman.
I got a reply from Trickster on Twitter where she just wants a spin-off movie of Loki and Darcy and just about their sass.
How about like sassy? Like how? Like what does he do?
Like Odin?
Yeah.
Well, he's like, I speak to you, Thor, not as the All-Father, but your father. You should. He's pretty much telling him to stop worrying about Natalie Portman, Mortal Girl, and worry about Sif, because Sif has the hots for him. And pretty much that's how that goes. Mm-hmm. And then just throughout the movie, someone's like, "Who do you think you are?" He's like, "I'm Odin, the All-Father, King of Asgard." And then he says something to Loki, but I don't want to talk about any of the actual stuff that has to do with that kind of characterization. Because actually, they delve into that stuff, so it's fun.
Is Stanley in it?
Stanley is in it.
What kind of clever line does he have in this one?
Can I have my shoe back? Is what he says.
That's really awkward out of context.
Yeah.
I'd like to know the events leading up to that.
No, you have to see the movie.
Does Loki steal his shoe out of spite?
Yeah, he does. Give me that.
Fucking old man.
That's actually the after credit scene.
Nice.
No, really it's not.
What's the next? Oh, Captain America's come out next. Okay. So is there any lead up to Captain America 2?
Kind of.
I
don't know if they'll do this for every single showing, but for my theater, I saw the marathon. So you know how you've been to an AMC theater, right?
That's all I go to.
they'll have like the little thing of the trailers, and then they'll have the little animatic of like the theater transforming and AMC.
Yeah.
And that pretty much signals the start of the movie.
I'd be pissed off if if that happened, because the movie looked like shit on the clouds.
And that they do that, but then they play a brand new extended trailer for Captain America, and then Thor starts.
Really?
Yes, it was very interesting. And
what else was in this extended trailer?
I want you to watch it. Yo, that will probably okay. Two things here. One, that'll probably be on YouTube soon, and two, I'm not gonna cater to you not wanting to see the movie. I'm not gonna outright talk about stuff on the show. No, I'm not.
Yes, you will.
I don't care enough. If you want to know, if you want to know that bad, you go see it. I could probably even get you in for free to go see it.
No, you can't.
I work. Yes, I.
Do you don't work at this AMC?
I'll explain later off recording.
Explain now.
No.
Speak.
You like to boss people around and get irritated when I say no.
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 Just lock up. Just no. No.
It's a really fun movie. It was very enjoyable. I thought, okay, I know they're very different movies, but yes, this was better than Iron Man 3. This was much better than Iron Man 3. This is better than the first Thor. And I like the first Thor.
I hope so.
The first Thor was bad. Iron Man 3 was just too campy for me. I liked it. I enjoyed it, but, in looking at it, watching it, it's fun. Looking at it as a piece of Marvel history, I'm like, oh man.
It has parts that Iron Man 3 has parts I really, really like, and it has some parts I really, really hate.
Well, the parts I really, really hate are all the big parts, like the ending. So I
can stand the ending. Just the whole durability of the Iron Man suits is what bothers me.
There's that. And there is, I can get over the Mandarin. I'm over that. I can get it. All right, fine. But the ending, I can't get over. I just can't. I won't.
Yeah. But I will be in first in line for Captain America, though.
I'm very excited. I'll be going to the marathon for that as well. I have a friend. She's a very, very big fan of the Winter Soldier and the comic books. And so while we're sitting there waiting for Thor, they showed that little building. They showed the building from the Captain America trailer. We're sitting there like, wait, what? And then they started playing the trailer. The end of the trailer, she was literally screaming.
Why?
Because the trailer, cool stuff happens in that trailer.
I'm going to see if it's up right now. Captain America, Winter Soldier, extended trailer. Nope. Wait. Nope.
Because it has an actual scene and then a new trailer is what it is, but in front of Thor.
I do not see such a thing.
The post-credit scene, the post-credit tease that actually is a thing, very interesting and really exciting.
All right.
You see gears turning.
So what else is coming out of Captain America? Oh, anything about Guardians?
No, I thought there would be, but unless there's a reference I didn't catch, outright no, there isn't.
That's weird. Okay.
Which is fine, because actually the point of Guardians, because of what Guardians is, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Is
that all you want to talk about Thor 2?
It's good, and I implore people to go see it. It actually is very fun and very good, and
kinda.
It all goes.
Do you have any interest in seeing Thor 2? It's on Netflix.
What? What?
Come here. Come here. Fine, stay there. I might go see it. Maybe.
There you go.
Daddy, can I turn on audition time game?
I'll have Justin Time on here.
We want to buy me
Here.
Time game. Audition time.
I was listening to that.
I know you were. Alright. Alright, so let's go on to questions now.
Alright, well, just a disclaimer. If you go see Thor 2 and you don't like it, it's not because I convinced you to go see a bad thing. It's because you just don't like good things. So, there you go.
Or I just don't like how a single character is being portrayed in a cinematic universe.
It opens up in this movie. So,
Like a butthole.
go into that movie open-minded at least a tiny bit, and I think you'll enjoy it.
I'll go in the theater with my arms crossed like, I don't like this already.
I don't like Thor. Who cares about Thor?
See,
Thor,
the thing is,
he's a second-tier Avenger.
I love Thor, like how he's
magic.
portrayed in the comics and in the cartoon series. Like I loved how he was portrayed in the Hulk versus Thor, as like a statuesque, philosophical muscle man who's very just earnest and down to Asgard. I was going to say down to earth, but he's not Earthian. He's Asgardian.
You say Earthian?
Yeah.
You mean human?
He's not Earthian.
Midgard?
He's not Midgardian. He's
Mid-Guardians of the Galaxy.
Fucking jackal.
I thought you were gonna call me a jackwagon.
Jackalope.
Jack-o'-lantern.
Questions?
No. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
We need
Question.
something else to fill out the show.
Question or email number 1. Hey lads, IJK Productions again. Number 1. What do you think? Who do you think had a better death? Gollum in Return of the King or Gandalf in Fellowship of the Ring?
Better, as in like has more meaning, or like just more justified death, or like better as in cooler to watch, or like.
I parsed it as maybe. Okay, I'm parsing it as probably more climactic, as a simple way to put it, or more
I think
impactful.
Gandalf had a cooler death, as in like it was just. I mean, it literally took over to like in a fight over 3 or 4 days. Like it was just one big ass fight that was just continuing just forever until it was at the top of a cold ass mountain. They both basically. Gandalf killed the fuck, what's that thing's name?
Wait, huh?
What's that lava demon? What's his name? In Fellowship of the Ring. Oh man, his name is on the tip of my tongue. It's also the name of like I think a Street Fighter character or some other character. Fuck, I'll look it up in a minute. But like after Gandalf killed him, Gandalf basically died from exhaustion, and it was probably just a more cinematic fight. While Gollum's death probably was the most meaningful death, because I think it was a little bit more climactic, because it's just like, I mean, it's kind of hard to explain, because like for however many years Gollum was searching for the ring that he was lusting over, in love over for decades, because of how the fucking Hobbit stole it, and he finally was able to hold it in his hands again and died at the same moment. So it was literally like the very last thing he ever did. So I think they both have their merits in one way or another.
All right.
What do you think?
I would probably say Gollum. Just because it's just kind of like he, just for what he wanted, just fucking died for it. It was stupid too. Like it was totally pointless. I don't know. It's been so long since I've seen either. I had forgotten most of the Gandalf scene. So
all the Gandalf scenes really happened in Fellowship, not Two Towers. I mean, You just kind of see him fall in Fellowship of the Ring, but you really see most of the fight in Two Towers.
Alright. What is your favorite Human Alliance figure, and would you like the Human Alliance to return for Age of Extinction?
I would love the Human Alliance to return for Age of Extinction.
Human Alliance Grimlock with Optimus Prime.
Yes, absolutely.
Was that what you were going to say?
Yes.
I beat you to it. I stole it from you.
That would be awesome. And I would finally like a Human Alliance Age of Extinction Optimus Prime. I'd say my favorite would have to be Jazz. I love that one.
Out of ones I own, probably Roadbuster. Out of ones I don't own, probably Barricade. Because I want to own that, and it looks really good, but I don't own it, so I can't wholeheartedly say.
I passed up on Barricade, and I kind of regretted that.
I had a choice. I had a choice in a Walmart one day. Legends Devastator or Barricade, and I never saw Barricade again. But they came out with that knockoff Barricade. It's like $30. I might get that.
Knockoff Human Alliance Barricade?
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of that.
Really? It's one of those, like, quote-unquote high-quality KOs. Let me see if there's any. They still exist. Let me check in a few minutes after the question. Number 3. Have you had any bad experiences with actors you like? Okay, I've talked about this. Do you have any bad experiences with actors you like at a convention? I remember when I was a kid at London Con 1997, I met Sir Alec Guinness, and he was a dick to me since I said I liked Obi-Wan, even though I said I liked his other characters. Keep up with the good work, lads. Okay, I'm going to answer this first. Number 1, yes. I've told my Val Kilmer story on the show before. I know it. That dude's a fucking asshole. He's rude, he doesn't look you in the face, and he completely fucked up the item that he was autographing for my parents. He's an asshole. Alec Guinness, I don't know much of it, but I do know that Alec Guinness actually did not like making Star Wars. He thought it was dumb. He thought it was the dumbest thing ever. He had no idea who he was supposed to be playing with Obi-Wan Kenobi. He hated it. And I heard Alec Guinness played Obi-Wan in the first 3 movies.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Yeah. He was just kind of really angry about it for the rest of his life. So, yeah. I wouldn't say Alec Guinness was an asshole, because 1, he's dead, and 2, I don't know too much about him like that. All I know is that he got annoyed with playing Obi-Wan. He would always talk about how making some dribble space movie is just wasting his talent. Something along those lines, I believe. But I may be misremembering. He's mad about Alec Guinness.
Alright, next question. Alright, next question.
Yeah, hold on, I have to find it. Okay. From Transfan681, number 1. What are you guys' take on all Blockbuster video stores closing by next year? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I just found out about that not too long ago. I mean, it's not really surprised. They've closed down so many of those stores just from going out of business. I mean, there's this other, like, Redbox really took off, so, and people just, downloading movies now. There's so many easier means to just get the new movies that, I mean, Blockbuster just cannot keep up with it anymore.
That sucks. I mean, yeah, I like the thought of video stores. I just don't have any near me, so that sucks. Huh. Number 2, does Man of Steel rank in your top 10 superhero movies of all time? Nope. I don't think so, at least for me. I'd have to think about that really hard.
Me too. I have to think about that really hard. If it would not rank in top 10, it would be damn close for me, because I really do enjoy the movie. Yes, it's like Superman kills more people than he saves, but I still really enjoy it. But there's like it's not really there, but I would hate to say I love moments in that movie more than the whole movie, but it does have some really great moments in that movie.
Yeah, it does.
I'd say my favorite moment is, I think I mentioned it before, is when General Zod was threatening Maul Kent, and Superman just comes crashing through Zod out of nowhere and just plow him through buildings over the course of miles. That was my favorite moment. Just punch him in the face at the same time.
Just hit him. Yeah, I agree. Thank you for your question.
I have to make up a list and think about it real hard about all my favorite comic book movies and decide if it was in my top 10 or not. I cannot say for sure if it would be in it or not, but if it's not, it would be damn close.
Damn close.
Yep.
Next question from Upone. Hey, Primecast, listen to episode 77. That Marvel Universe Hawkeye you found that read Dark Hawkeye is actually Bullseye, the Daredevil villain, dressed up as Hawkeye when he was part of the Dark Avengers, the team consisting of Norman Osborn, Iron Patriot, Daken, and many more. Bullseye was recruited to be the new Hawkeye, given a Hawkeye costume and codename Hawkeye.
Oh, okay, that makes more
Yeah,
sense.
because I had figured, holy shit. Whoa. Yeah, I had figured it wasn't like the Hawkeye's first appearance. That's why I was confused. I didn't read any of that Dark Avengers, so at least actually. So okay, thank you for your input on that. Actually,
that makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. Oh, neat. Kind of wish I would have got that then. If they make a Marvel Legends one of that would be sweet.
Be the best thing ever.
It'd be a reboot. You know, someone actually explained why the variants haven't come out, or they're harder to find. And I'm trying to find.
That's right. I saw that comment as well.
Let me see. I think, was it in last week's episode?
I think so.
Let me see. The thing with Marvel, this comment came from the Creaser123. The thing with the Marvel Legends variants now is they can't get out the variants. Shops aren't buying the figures more, which is why they are canceling Marvel Legends and making them movie Legends. So they say they'll try to get the variants out to movie waves.
Wait, so they're canceling the whole line again? What? Well, I mean, shit. My stores have seriously for the past 3 times stocked Wave 1, multiple targets.
And which one's Wave 1? What's in that one? Wave?
Or I think it's Wave 1 or 2. Yeah, it's Ghost Rider, Thor.
Yeah. That Ghost Rider's sweet.
Yeah, I like that Ghost Rider. Do you have it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I mentioned it in not last episode, but I think maybe the episode before.
Yeah, episode or 2 before. Yeah. All right. So our next question comes in from Mad Shell 23. Hey guys, Austin Mad Shell 23 here. Sorry for being MIA last week. There was something going on, but that's neither here nor there, and I'm back with more questions. Before that, I should explain One Punch Man and Mahou Shoujo of the End. Okay. I don't. Is this? Did I read this out loud? One Punch Man follows the life of a guy named Saitama, who's a hero as a side hobby. Just as the title explains, any fight he's involved in is always ends after throwing one punch, and he absolutely hates the fact that he's so overpowered his wishes to fight against a strong opponent that is able to withstand one of his punches. And honestly, Saitama is probably one of the most interesting characters to be seen in some time, from his personality, his looks, his priorities, and other qualities. He's one of the biggest reasons you'd have to read this manga. I've been busy lately, and I haven't been able to read any new manga or watch any new anime. And I've chosen not to watch Attack on Titan for right now. For the Metro Girls of Mahou Shoujo in the end, they range in terms of looks. Mostly they're horrifying. And that there was only one that I recall actually bit people, and when they were bit, they'd be mindless like zombies, except their bodies would be blacked out aside from their heads, and they attack other people, and that's as far as they'd go. The magical girls themselves do so much worse than turning people mindless. They'd go as far as blowing out people's heads, the body parts, and blow stuff up in general. Rearrange a person's body parts, possess people while looking happy while doing it. As vessel near dead, they're happy, quite going on, and hasn't quite reached through explanation as to why everything's happened yet. Decide between the two. I'd suggest making One Punch Man a bigger priority. I don't mean this in any way at all, but I'm probably not going to read or watch either one of those. But they sound interesting.
Word.
I just don't have time right now, and I don't know if that's the type of shonen I dig on. At least the second one. The first one maybe. Second one, that's not for me. No, that's your cup of tea though. Awesome. Like, it doesn't sound bad. Number 1. What are some of the funniest TV edits you guys have ever seen for movies? Seen emissions, edited lines, etc.
What was the funniest what?
Like edited for TV scenes.
Oh, there's so many.
Superbad on FX is kind of funny, and no, it's not Superbad. Pineapple Express is really funny to watch on FX, because I swear to God, they're like, already have to see something really stupid here to fill in for this curse word.
Let me think. I think at almost any time we're in a movie, someone gives someone the finger and they edit just make it look like they're just holding a fist up. That's pretty bad. That's all I can really think of off the top of my head, because I don't really watch too many movies on TV anymore because commercials annoy me and editing is pretty stupid. So
I hate commercials. Yeah. Banking off part of a discussion last week, where some commonly lost Transformer accessories aside from missiles and other projectiles that just baffle your mind? For me, it's when everyone gets rid of the horns for Armada Megatron. Besides missiles and guns, I can't really think of anything except for like off specific figures. Apparently, Leader Brawl's gun falls off horribly.
Yeah.
I aside from missiles and guns, I couldn't think of anything off the top of my head.
I never lost the horns off of my Armada Gavatron. They never even come off before.
I lost the sides of the head pieces, little fins on Leader Optimus Armada. I lost those.
You? Those little gold pieces.
Mine does not have those.
Mine does.
Doesn't know. 3. What are some main characters from movies or shows that you can't just help but hate, no matter how much of the source wants you to like them? I can't think of anything like that. Simply because if I don't like a character, it's not because I think they're a bad person. As someone who I like to write myself and draw my own stories. So I'll look into. That's part of the reason I liked Thor 2 so much, is because I like to see where they came from with creating some of those character points, and that's what I normally like to do with TV shows. The few TV shows I follow, and some of the movies I like to watch. So I normally don't think about it like that. So I normally do try and look at how the creators are making it. And that sounds really dumb and artsy, but that's entirely true. So I don't want to make a dumb answer like, yeah, sometimes, but yeah, and I couldn't think of a character I just don't like because they're a bad character, except for Andrea from The Walking Dead. I thought, at least in the show, I thought she was just really naive, and it didn't make a lot of sense.
I'm not going to say the first thing that comes to mind because it'll just probably infuriate you even more so.
Oh, I want to know now.
But I'll say my second choice, and that is Cyclops from the X-Men franchise.
Yeah, he didn't really get too awesome until recently. But I'm really curious. What is your first? Oh wait, hold on. Oh wait, is it Loki?
No.
Oh, what is it?
Thor.
Like himself or the movie?
Himself.
Oh, in the movies?
Yeah, in the movies.
Well, that would infuriate me. I just think you're wrong and stupid.
So how about you tell me how you really feel?
You're dumb. Opinions and stuff.
Yeah, well, you're ugly and your mama dresses you funny.
Hey, I'm gonna go comb my hair.
I can comb my hair too.
I'm gonna brush my hair.
I can use a brush, kind of.
It'll hurt.
A little bit.
Four. Wyatt, this seems kind of late, but what are your thoughts about Star Wars: The Clone Wars being on Toonami? I don't normally watch Toonami that late, and if I do, I normally just don't watch the Clone Wars. I haven't been interested in the Clone Wars for a while. I don't think it's bad. I don't really care about it.
I've never seen one episode of that. I've only seen the animated movie.
Kara, stop. Yeah.
And I thought it sucked.
I liked the movie. I didn't mind it. I don't know. I don't really watch Toonami for stuff like that. The one show I was watching Toonami heavily for ended recently, so.
I knew I was in for a ride when they couldn't even get the Star Wars, like the real Star Wars theme music for the movie. Like it was a different version of it. It just sounded so awful.
I remember that. They had like a what is it called? Like a rhythm track to it.
It had Jetfire in it, just going.
It's not fair. Number 5, Jesse. I know you've gone on record and said that A Clockwork Orange is your favorite film of all time. What would you say? What? Would you like it more if Stanley Kubrick was able to incorporate the final chapter from the book into the film?
No. I don't think I would.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to check up on the Stephen King's The Shining.
Yeah, I love the ending to the movie, and it kind of hinted, like it kind of started a lead up to the final chapter in the book. Just kind of hinted, but ever so slightly, if I remember correctly. But I loved the ending for the film. You've seen Clockwork Orange, right?
Very long time ago. I don't remember the ending. Keiji on the ending of the book, but I'm guessing it's different. So.
The ending for the film where he's in a hospital. Like they've revealed like all the to the press, they reveal like all the fucked up things that the hospital did to him, and Beethoven's Sympathy. I forget which one. I think Fifth Symphony was playing, and how he was conditioned just to get very sick when thinking about violence or whatever this bad stuff he used to do, and they kind of over the Beethoven music, they hinted at him imagining doing some of the stuff he did, doing some bad things to women, and he was smiling about it, suggesting that he was cured. I forget the last line he said, but it was really brilliantly executed. I haven't watched that movie in a few years. I really need to again, but I forget. He doesn't say, "I'm cured, my brothers." So he goes something, I forget, but he says something really cool. I need to watch it again. Next.
You don't say. Have you guys ever met anyone that actually enjoys Almond Joy or Mounds candy bars?
I like Almond Joy.
I like Mounds. I don't like almonds. He says he knows it's a stupid sounding question. Yeah, I like. Yeah, I mean, they're not horrible.
I like Almond Joy a lot.
They're the best chocolate candy, common candy bar ever is Twix.
I'd say I like Kit Kats best.
Yeah, Kit Kats aren't bad, but Twix is the best. So you're not wrong, but you're wrong. Jesse, are you planning to read Greg's Greg Sestero's book, The Disaster Artist, which chronicles him first meeting Tommy Wiseau, as well as his involvement in The Room.
No.
I'm sorry, I don't know what that means. Do you know?
The Room?
Yeah, I know what The Room is. I've only watched part of the movie.
I watched the whole movie several times. Tommy Wiseau wrote, directed, starred, and was like in it, but I don't know who the other person is. What was his name?
He's the writer, apparently. Greg Sesteros.
No, Tommy Wiseau wrote it. He wrote The Room.
I don't know. It's Greg Sestero's book, The Disaster Artist.
Oh, wrote the book. I thought you were talking about wrote the movie.
And I don't know. Sorry. Yep, that does it for me right now. You can be assured I'll be back. Keep up with what you're doing later.
Greg Sestero. Okay, let me see. Oh, he played Mark. Okay. He played Mark in The Room. No, I don't have any intentions of reading that book. Hi, Mark. The Room is such a stupid movie. It only made $1,900 in theaters in the original run. Its budget was $6 million. That's crazy. All right, next.
The hell? Yeah, Austin. We weren't being serious about why didn't you send any questions? I was just poking fun at you. That's all. Seriously, don't feel compelled to send some in every weekend or feel bad or you'll be mad. Yeah, but it is true. You have to. All right, I swear.
Don't feel compelled, but you have to.
This comes in from the Yellow PP Monster. No, don't get too excited. Don't get too excited.
Oh, but that name.
Yeah, well, I have something to say after these questions.
Alright.
Hello again, Jesse and Wyatt. Thanks for answering MT questions last week. Mean the world to me. I thought long and hard, and I got some better questions for you fine folks. Number 1, Wyatt. Backwards. 1, Optimus Prime versus Voltron. Who would win any version of Optimus?
I would say Dark of the Moon. Oh no, Revenge of the Fallen. Jet Power Optimus would beat Classic Voltron. He'll take his face off.
Animated Optimus Prime, just because I like him. Wyatt, what was your very first Transformers? I got Armada Hotshot, and Armada Jetfire, and Armada Leader Optimus Prime, and Robots in Disguise, Galvatron or Gigatron. I forgot which one.
All at the same time?
No, I got Hotshot at the store one day, along with Deluxe Optimus Prime, and I remember at Christmas I opened up Jetfire and Leader Class Optimus. I don't remember exactly which one was the very first. And then I don't remember even getting the Gigatron, so he might have been my first.
Okay.
But I do. I remember opening him on Christmas. Jesse, did you go as Bane for Halloween?
Nope. I wanted to last year, but I just never got around to it. Because I like Bane a lot.
Alright,
his voice is cool.
Love the Yellow PP Monster. Now I have a question. I have a question for this person.
Okay.
Now please, if the answer is no, don't get offended. But be honest. Sir, is your name Will, by chance?
No. I don't think so. There's not enough questions to be Will. He's not saying, hey guys, for everyone. I think I got a point. I think you're giving him a little bit too much credit.
Curious though, but
Thoughts?
the super anonymous of this question.
How's it super anonymous?
Because he doesn't even give a name. It's the yellow pee monster, and the email is dated. You laugh every time I say that. It's get over it. It's dated 2013. The email was made like this year, and we never got a question for it from this email until after Will stopped sending questions. Or I'm sorry, until after we no longer took
because that name
questions
is
from him.
funny. I mean, just the way you say it, just so nonchalantly.
Well, I mean, shit. It's funny, but goddamn.
I like poop and fart jokes. And pee-pee jokes. just the fact that I add the word monster to it. I'm sorry, but that name is brilliant. Okay, you have to at least give him that. But you're not gonna, are you? Because you're the devil. Is that it for questions?
Yeah. Also, please, if you're not Will, don't get offended. But I am curious. What's your name? Where are you from?
Who's your daddy and what does he do?
Alright, yeah, that's it for questions.
Cool. That be it?
Password.
Password for this episode is Galloping Grimlock. If you listen to the whole episode, type in Galloping Grimlock into the comments. Let us know you listen to the whole show, faux show, and it makes me very happy. You can follow me at Twitter at twitter.com/SSJAUTOBOT, Instagram me at SSJAUTOBOT as well. Click the subscribe button above this video if you have not done so already to subscribe to my channel. As I said in the latest vlog, I have a schedule put where I have five videos coming out every week, so look forward to that.
You can find me on YouTube at AnakinVader, and you can follow me on Twitter at AnakinVader. And yeah.
Is that the same container?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Gets louder every time.
I'm just putting it closer to the mic.
Oh, I see.
Oh man, there's a pop filter on my... Okay, let me move the pop filter. How's that?
That was better. Alright.
Oh, I hit the mic that time. Remind me to stop doing that.
Alright. Thank you for listening. Until next time.
Maybe.
Maybe. One more.